Hello.
Hey, oh, that's weird. You hear me okay?
I hear you fine. Can you hear me?
Not very good. It's like coming out of a different speaker. Hold on.
Is it me?
It switched speakers up on me. What's going on here?
Magic.
Let's try that one. Try saying trees again.
Trees, oceans, trees, oceans, trees,
Trees.
oceans.
Gotcha. That's a little bit better.
Cool.
Okay. Huh. Wonder why it was coming from that other screen all of a sudden.
The sun coming through your window gives you this really incredible background. Let's see if I can capture it.
Well, I'm glad it's incredible instead of like, oh, what in the world is that guy got?
No, it's like it looks like one of those fake AI backgrounds. Oh, I can't even put it in the message. Forgot I can't do attachments. It looks great.
Well, it's not fake, I don't think. I could be in an alternate reality right now. Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows?
I've been trying to get this thing to work, and it's not working still.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not sure what's up. I'll share my screen and show you.
If it doesn't work, we'll just do it the old-fashioned way.
All right, that's fine with me. But it keeps telling me I can't do the only one recurring product. So I've reloaded the sheet, clicked everything off. It just nothing was going to want to go through. So we can do whatever the old school way is. Let me know.
Yeah, that's really weird. I tested this and I wonder, you refreshed the whole page?
Yep, I'll do it again right now. Well, maybe I'll do it again right now. What's going
on? Internet.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right, all my info's there. Take me to step 2.
I wonder if it's caching because your information's already like pre-filled, caching the old version of it.
Could be.
I don't know. I don't even know if the coupon code will work anymore. I'll have to check it because it's been a few days. Yeah, check that checkbox. Oh, it did work. Cool.
Oh yeah. Ooh, let's check that box. There you go.
Yeah, do that because that was causing the issue.
Maybe so. Okay, everything looks good. Got that. All this in. Let's see it. I was kind of thinking, I'm like, you know what? He's probably gonna have to be on the call for it to work right.
That's how it works, right?
It is usually. Well, this is the longest it's ever taken, so something's happening.
Yeah, we're getting somewhere.
Yeah. Sorry about you. There we go.
There we go. Cool. So you're going to keep this page up because this is going to be an onboarding page where you'll go through and fill out your business information, and you're actually going to schedule 2 calls through these once like you start clicking through these, because you need to connect your email, get your domain set up, and like a couple other things that my onboarding team will actually do with you, because I don't like to do it because it's very it's technical and super annoying for me to do.
Okay.
But the onboarding team, they'll take care of it. They're awesome. So you could just follow through all of this stuff. Just click as it goes through. And then you will have that account. And let me see, you should have an email and a text message that populated for the link to your, I gotta change my layout here so I can see your screen. Just view spotlight, here we go. Yeah, if you click that link, it should take you to open up the app. Yes. So new user, go down to the new user, sign up at the bottom. Refresh my page. case you have any issues over here. All right, I got your account created.
Sign up with your email. Do I put in any password I want to do now?
Yes.
Okay. Let's do this so I remember.
Generate it.
Exactly. Okay.
Um,
There is client code. This is the main login page I want to save, right?
no, that's not going to be the main login page.
Mm.
The main login page is going to be app. Dot, yeah. Hit edit that.
Okay.
The website.
I can go and
Change it.
copy paste and save it later.
Okay.
Too bad. I'll just save this.
Wait. Oh yeah. Okay. If that's easier for you, sometimes I do that thing with the autosave and I have no idea how to get back to it.
Yeah, client club. I'll rename that to what we're gonna call it, and I just had to remember that name right there, so I know how to get back.
Okay. Cool.
That's what I remember. Okay, now it's going to email me a code, or is it? Please check your email.
Yes.
Yeah. There you go.
Oops. You know, I have, you're the second tie I have. So I keep logging in as the wrong, and I keep searching for the wrong tie.
Wrong time.
Wrong tie.
There it is.
This is just the course. Okay, so that took you to the course. Interesting. So there's the course. You can kind of go through that. It's not really anything exciting in there. It's just kind of like a presentation. But I'm going to get you the account. So Ty Schumann's account. Manage client. Then let's see here. I've got to verify your account over here. Okay, we've got that. Then got to go into this account. I'm going to add you as a staff member so we can get you into the, excuse me, actually into the app.
Okay.
Settings, staff. All right, so you're in there. Excuse me. All right, so it's going to send you another verification email. Go into your email. Activate your account. And go to, yeah, click there to log in. Oh, we must have clicked on the old one. That's fine. Just click resend activation. Continue to log in.
This is the website that I want to save.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let's edit this one. This. Man, it's struggling this morning.
It's got the Wednesday morning blues.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. Okay. Paste that there. Perfect. Let's delete that one. Then what do we want to call this?
Probably REI Amplify or GoHighLevel, whatever you can remember it as. They're both, it is GoHighLevel, but it's going to be branded as REI Amplify, as you can see. REI.
RL. I just like to kick it in there. Sorry.
It's okay. See if you get these other ones right.
I just skip them. I do multiple, so go. Yeah, let's just go. Good heck.
Mm.
There we go. So
Perfect.
I can get it under nose. All right, and go ahead, level, bumper saved. Now, if I come back to this page, click on that. Oh, son of a.
Son of a bitch. Just hit forgot password. We'll just go through it again.
Yeah.
Check your email.
Yeah.
I think passwords are like the most difficult thing on the internet.
They really are. All right. So suggestion, do it, update it, change it. This password must be characters and must include upper and lowercase.
Jeez, it's gonna make you do it all by yourself now.
Well, this is what we'll do. Last thing's
G.
I think I'm missing a capital.
I agree.
So we'll do that. We'll do that. Nope.
Does it? Did it like it? Try again. Just hit change password. Maybe it worked. No. Uppercase and special characters.
Oh, I don't have suggested use.
Let's include uppercase, lowercase. It's wild. I've never had a password generator not generate a password.
Yeah, me neither. So I'm trying to figure if there's uppercase. Okay, let's try this. There we go.
Hey. All right. Well, hopefully it saved the right one.
We're gonna find out in a minute.
Come on, password checker. Well, we're getting somewhere. All right. Send your security to your phone.
That was pretty quick.
Yeah, their security measures have increased a lot. None of this used to be a thing. So there was no none of it was available. So they've really increased their security, which I like, but makes for slow entrance into GHL. All right. Welcome to your GoHighLevel account.
All right. Okay.
All right, let's see. What do we got going? I'm gonna just check our time so I know what time we got to be done today. 8:50. Okay, we got plenty of time. So we got about 35 minutes.
Okay.
So this is your GoHighLevel account. We're just gonna really start with the basics of what the heck this thing is, where to click, what it does. And I'm not going to go over the things that I'll go over them, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the things that aren't applicable right now.
Okay.
But I do just want to give you a good layout of the land.
Okay.
So click up on Launchpad, which is on the left-hand blue column. Yep. These are the things that you're going to start working through with the onboarding team on that membership tab you have up there. You may not have some of these things. Like, do you have a Google business listing for your business?
Yeah, one of the businesses. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you automate reviews, like sending out asking for reviews and the responses for them?
No, but I need to, because I got
There you
two
go.
pissed off guys that left bad reviews, and I haven't got any other good reviews.
Okay. Well, we can automate all of that stuff from within GHL.
Okay, perfect.
The bad reviews, you got to work to get those off. The best way to get them off is to work with Google if they're like untrue. But best way to get them off is just get more good reviews.
No, I don't mind having them on there. People are like, hey, you guys don't do a good job, I'm not going to pay you. It's two guys I didn't pay because they didn't do a good job. So
Got it. Okay.
It's not bad. And I can say, go to my reviews and look at these guys. They're pissed. So, and I know
Did you respond to those reviews? I would respond to them in like the most kindest, gentlest, like honest way possible. That is a thing that Google likes to see. Even though it's a bad review, the owner should still be responding to those things, not in like a defensive way, just like, yeah, you're right, like whatever, you know, however it turns out to be, just to keep the conversation going. People like to see that.
Yeah, for sure. That is
all right. So what else we got here? Most of these won't matter, like Google Business, Facebook. So you can connect Facebook, your Facebook personal page, that will not connect. So you can't connect any Facebook personal pages to any CRMs, any systems, really anywhere.
Okay.
It's business pages and groups that you own only. So do you have a business page for your businesses?
Yes, I believe we do.
Cool.
I'm sure it's not a personal one, but we'd have to go through and double check that. But
that'll be good too, because now we can connect that in here, and you can start making posts to your Google business profile and to your Facebook page, your business page, that shows what you're doing day to day. You know, just update to people like, hey, I'm a real business. I do stuff. Watch me build.
Right. Yeah, exactly. No, it'll be good. Okay.
Let's see, WhatsApp, Stripe. So you can take payments through GoHighLevel. It's a full invoicing suite. It does all sorts of things. DocuSign. You can have people sign and then pay. What else does it do? It does so much. And you have like an interesting use case because you actually have a business that makes money. That's not a real estate acquisitions company, right? You actually have a construction company too. So some of that stuff, you know, may be useful. You may already be using on your other side, but just trying to think of ways to explain these things to you.
No, you're good. No, I like that. Yeah. Yeah. We've got QuickBooks and we can take payment through there, but we usually, or Builder Trend, but a lot of the times we just tell people, we give people our wire instructions and get stuff because we have large amounts that come in, and these other places charge a fee and hold on to it for 5 to 7 days.
Yeah. I'm sure that's really annoying with large amounts.
Yeah, for sure.
Here's just the Launchpad, right? This is where you just kind of go easy to connect stuff. The onboarding team, they'll go through some of this with you. Then if we click on the left-hand side to the dashboard, this is where we started. And it's empty right now because there's nothing in it, but this is where you'll start tracking KPIs once we figure out what KPIs there are to track.
Right.
So the opportunity status, the opportunity value, the conversion, I forget what that other one is, and the funnel and the stage distribution. So these are all about the opportunities. So if we use, you know, kind of the things you were talking about with your brother-in-law, there's your brother-in-law, right?
Yeah. His name's Rye. Yep.
What's his name?
Rye.
Rye, RYE.
Yep.
Okay. So what you can do is you can build a pipeline that's like, rise jobs, or like whatever Rye is doing.
Right.
And then in that pipeline, there's different stages. Like, the lead came in, it's been underwritten, you have to look at it, it's been closed, it's a dead deal, things of that nature.
Mhm.
And that's where a lot of this stuff will start showing up, is in here, where the data starts being distributed, so you can kind of see KPIs at a glance.
Right. Okay.
Have any questions so far?
No. Well, yeah. I should be better doing questions. It makes sense, but like one of the questions is like, as I'm doing this, like my overall thought process as I've been thinking about this is I'm going to have multiple businesses in this, and it's going to be I'm going to have like my development opportunities, right? Like,
Mhm.
okay, this is bare land, and I'll call, I don't know, land opportunities, and I'll have that pipeline, and then I'll have acquisition opportunities and buying business. So not acquisitions, like it, that would be a broad thing. It's going to be like, okay, what businesses am I looking at buying, and where are they at in those stages? And then it's going to be, okay, what other opportunities are for my construction company? And so
Mhm.
I'll list my construction company opportunity of projects. And so I can do that, can't I? Like, and I'll give those each, like, I don't know if that's like a different account up here that I'll build. I can go to the different dashboard, like the different dashboards, or is that all in one dashboard?
It depends on how you really want to build it. So you can have different accounts within this one account.
Okay.
So like if you click on that where it says your first and last name, right?
Mhm.
Right now you only have the one account. We can add others into it.
Okay.
So you can really keep them separated. If you have a dog walking business and you also sell cheese on the side, like I would say totally keep all three of those separate.
Right.
If they are similar, it may be a little easier in some aspects, a little harder in other aspects to keep it all in one place.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's really like one of the ideas that you and I are really going to have to work to uncover in these 6 weeks, kind of in the beginning, is like, what is it we're actually doing? We've got kind of these three things you talked about. And then of those three things, what are the steps and stages of those three things? Like what are the stages for each one of them that they go through from start to finish?
Right.
And then inside those stages, what are the qualification questions, basically? What's all the information you need to collect at every
Mhm.
stage for each different pipeline?
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So like in my mind, it is like if I'm going to buy this pizza place, it will be I'll have separate account for business purchases, existing business purchases. Because I'm looking at a chiropractor business, a pizza business, a laundromat, but they're all businesses. So I'm like, okay, do we have it? Like, what is their asking price? What, like all the details of it. Have we requested their books so we can put an offer together? And
Mhm.
did we go through their books? Who's going through there? Put down, okay, what's its revenue? What's its projected profit? What's its projected, like all those kind of things, right? That's what you're talking about.
Yes. Yes, exactly. And like the business acquisition side, no matter what business it is, chiropractor, pizza place, or the laundromat, a lot of those like questions are going to be the same.
Yeah.
All the qualifiers for them, as opposed to the raw land, totally different set of questions for the raw land and like underwriting and things like that. So it does make sense in that aspect to put them into different sub accounts So that's what those are, where you clicked on your name in the top left. We would actually call those sub accounts.
Okay, so those will all be sub accounts.
Mhm.
Okay, one more question going into that. So it makes sense that we've got business is different than construction, but then also, crap, what did my brain just think of? Like, yeah, we'll have a land development page, or my development page. Oh, this is what I was thinking of. Then I would have like and I don't know what to call this, but basically my long-term, well, it would be my long-term leases. And this is where I don't know if it'd be separate or together, is I have residential long-term leases and commercial long-term leases. I should probably keep all those in the same sub account, because they'll be, even though residential and like a doctor's office that's leasing a whole floor from me, like they'll still be terms and leases and utilities. It's all basically the same thing. One's just a different type than the other, right?
Correct. So I would say like that would probably stay in. Hold on one second. I've got quite a little.
You're good, dude. You're good. No problem.
I don't think I'm used to the dry air out here yet.
Oh yeah, it dries you out for sure.
Yeah, especially as the weather gets colder, it's just epically dry. So you have long-term leases and short-term leases, and you also have like land acquisition. They could be separate accounts as well. Like, not, I don't think short-term and long-term would be separate accounts,
Right.
but maybe there's like I don't know what we call it, like leasors, whatever it is. You'd have like a leasee account, something along those lines, because you also have this wrap that you're buying, and like the information from that wrap buyer, like you need to have all of that in one place as well. So it would probably fit in the same general area as your long-term and short-term leases, like the same sub account.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. Okay. All right. Well, that answers my question there. Do we need to go further into that, or that's going to be something we'll just kind of build as we go through it?
We'll just build it as we go through it.
Okay.
That was a really good, like, that, those type of things really help me understand what you're like, what's in your brain. And I think probably when we meet next, the best use of our time is we'll open up a Miro board. Have you ever used Miro? You have?
No, I haven't. Sorry. No.
Oh, it's we can open it up later. It's a whiteboarding app. Miro.
Oh yeah.
.com. And basically it's putting post-it notes on a whiteboard and drawing lines between them, and just like getting the things in your head out and putting them on paper.
Yeah. Okay.
So we'll do that when we meet next, because you have a lot in your head and I need to get that out for me, but more importantly, I need to get it out for you, because it'll free up a lot of space in your brain to not hold that anymore and be able to think about it as a bigger picture.
Yeah, no, exactly. I think so. And one of the things we need to probably, as we're going through this and getting this out, I'm hoping you're open to this, or maybe we need to do something, but as we go through and build this, I'm looking at taking these recordings, giving them to my team so that they can see how I went through and built this, and be like, oh, that's why Ty's doing this, because I'm gonna, like my daughter, I'm gonna have her kind of start. I'm trying to get her to start managing the long-term leases, and her to understand that, and getting here. She does my social media posting, so she'll have some of the training in it. So stuff like, are you cool with that? Like, as we're recording this, I can get a copy of it and be able to share it with them.
Yeah, just always double check me and make sure that I'm recording for every meeting. Like I almost always do, but every so often my brain slips and I miss the recording button in the beginning. So hold me accountable to it just so we can double check and make sure it's always there.
Okay.
Also, bring them on the calls.
Oh,
Absolutely. Bring these people, because if we go back to your goal of going and living your next best life, whatever that looks like for you, like
mhm.
we need to bring them in now
Right. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
that they can be a part of the process.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. That is good to know. I'll bring that up to my team that I'm building a platform. What do we call this? Just a CRM, right?
It's a CRM. Yeah. People
Yeah.
probably have never even heard of it as GoHighLevel because they're not in the world that we are.
Yeah.
So yeah, they probably never even heard of it. If
Yeah.
they did, I'd be surprised.
Yeah. No, a lot of the team that I'm working with, like I never heard of CRMs until about a year ago, or maybe 2 years ago. I'm like, what the freak is this? No wonder people are stuff done, and I'm falling behind. I got to figure this out. So
Cool.
yeah, I will probably have some team members then start inviting them on to join us.
Yeah, I think that'll be an amazing. I love bringing in the team members in the beginning so that everybody knows, like, hey, what is in your mind? And even like what we talked about with the Miro board, right? Like maybe best case scenario is you get all your main players in on that meeting,
Right. Yeah.
just so they know like where you're going, and start bringing them into the conversation of like, hey, here's my life. You may only see like construction side of me, but
Mhm.
here's the big picture, and I want you guys to be a part of it.
Yeah.
And that will help further open up those conversations, like with the person you had, your project manager, of like, hey, what do you got? Like, what part of this was interesting to you? How do you see this? How do you evolve into this role now, helping me help you build your dream?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. How do we help you guys build your dream and open it up for them? Okay. Cool. No, that's
Yeah,
good.
because you got the puzzle pieces. Let them put it together.
Yep. Exactly. I've got the vision. I can open it up. They know what they want, but they don't know how to achieve it. And one of my great skills is I can see, okay, if that's what we want to do, here's all the pieces, and this is what you guys need to do to make it work. And I can problem solve it and look at it outside. I'm always like that outside looker. I'm like, oh, that's why that's not working. Okay, let's take a look at this and try it this way. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, but people just need a little bit of that direction or encouragement that they're already going down the right path, and say, hey, dude, you're already doing this perfect. Keep going. And then
Keep going.
that opens it up for them. So
I love it, dude. I love being a part of other people's teams. I think it's a really fun experience to watch the team come together and mingle. And there's always a little bit of conflict in there, and then the conflict goes away, and then there's that growth section at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, that reminds me of Leonce Code. What's his name? He does have you ever read the books that talk about the five dysfunctions of a team or something like that?
No, sounds fun.
Dude, it's
Patrick Lissoni. Okay, I'm looking at it.
Patrick Lissoni, like the five dysfunctions of a team. But he has like 5 or 6, and I actually made a note last night that I listened to him a couple of years ago, and now my dynamic has changed enough that I'm like, okay, I need to re-listen to those from this perspective now that I have this and different players, and I can make it totally talks how a team can work together and how they have cohesion, and helps you understand who's toxic, who's not, how to control conflict, but having good conflict. It's really well written, to be honest with you. And they're more in story form, so you kind of get into it, and then it goes into the technical data on the back end of the story. And it's really good. I like it. It appeals to my brain the way I think.
Cool. I looked him up on YouTube. He's got his own YouTube channel, and there's a whole bunch of things I can read and listen to, audio overviews. So I'm gonna go when I ride my bike, I'll listen to something of his next.
Yeah, dude. There you go. That's what I do. That's when I listen to these things is on my bike.
Yep, it's best time to listen to things.
It is. It lets your brain focus, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, my brain is it's too busy, and once like you get into the breathing rhythm, you're like, all right, I physically can't think of anything. I can just absorb what I'm listening to.
Dude, 100%. Yeah. Yeah. It totally is like your body's focusing on not dying. So your brain can listen to what you're wanting to focus on. That's awesome.
Exactly. Not dying is the key.
Yeah. Yeah. I ride some pretty gnarly trails, but they're not that bad.
Are you more of like a downhill biker?
Yeah. Yeah. I like that's my MO. Like I'll go downhill like crazy. Like all the people I ride with, they're more kind of uphill and grinders but then I'm always in the back of the pack. But then when we get to the top of the hill, they all step aside and let me go down because I just fly down it. So
like mountain bike trails or just like road type things?
It's mostly mountain bike trails, like single track mountain bike trails. Like if we're on a gravel road and stuff, I do go, but yeah, it's most of the time we're riding gravel roads up to our trailhead, and then I'll bomb down the single track.
Excellent. I'm still getting used to the West Coast single track or whatever coast we're on. It's a bit different than the East Coast.
Yeah. The East Coast is more gravel up and down, right? It's not as and flowy a little bit more.
Yeah, it's like super rooty and very, like you said, up and down, like really sharp thing. Like, yeah, it's not downhill for 45 minutes. That doesn't happen.
Yeah, it's completely different. Yeah, I've ridden back on North Carolina. I got a buddy who moved out there with a dentist practice, and it's definitely different. I was like, oh, this is how it's riding out here. And he's like, yeah, he was more of a downhill like me. Then we moved there. He's like, yeah, dude, I had to turn my bike in. I got a gravel bike, and I ride gravel roads a lot more than I ever did. Oh, okay.
Yeah, different world. Okay, so we got this dashboard. Now let's hop down to the conversations, which is on the left-hand side, blue. Yep.
Sure.
So there's nothing in here right now because we don't have any conversations. We don't have a phone number connected. But this left-hand side, think of it as like your cell phone, right? Where you open up your text messages and you'll see everything. You'll see all the conversations you're having with people. And this will show all conversations with all people in one place. So it'll show the conversation you were having with me, and it'll show all of my emails I've had with you, all my text messages, all my Facebook pages, like messaging interactions I've had with you. They'll all show up in this middle section.
Right.
So where like that second column in the middle, it will show, actually here, let me just share my screen. It's probably easier because I actually have something in there. Okay, entire screen, share, conversations. Probably makes more sense to actually see it with something in it.
Okay.
So here's like all the conversations that I'm having with all of my contacts. And then here are the actual conversations. So these are like internal updates, like a new appointment was created. Here's the email that went out to them that said, hey, you got a new appointment. Here's the text that goes out to them as well. These are all automations. And then, this is where they're actually responding to me from their cell phone. So these are the cell phone conversations. And if they were to call me as well, it would show like I missed a call or we had a conversation. You can set up call recording in here so that the actual call will be recorded. Yeah, you can do a whole like IVR system, which is when somebody calls, it's like press 6 to talk to Karen, press 3 to talk to customer service. You can set all that stuff up in here as well.
That's crazy, dude. That'd be cool.
Yes, there's a lot you can do. Okay, So you've seen that, and then I will, just because I actually have we have information here, let's just pull up yours. Recents. Here we go. Here's the 2 ties, and we'll just, so we're going to go into the contact now, right? So I just searched for a person, right? I searched for you, and now I could toggle between the 2 people that have ties. And if I want to go further into the contact, and you can see, like, I see your payment, I see the emails that have been sent out to you, opportunities. But if I want to actually like go into the contact itself to learn more about the person, this is kind of where we were at like the other day, where I was showing you all these different custom fields that we have for the investors.
Right.
But again, you can see now it's more focused on the person. And over here is like an activity log of all the things that have ever happened between you and I.
Cool.
All right, I'm going to let you share the screen now, and then we'll go on to the next part.
Okay. All right. Where is that? Okay.
So we're going to skip calendars for now. We're just going to go to contacts.
Okay.
And you don't have any contacts, which is totally normal. And what we're going to do is we're going to add a contact. So press that white plus button. Yep. And let's add me in there. So Bill Welch.
You don't want to be put in as William?
Billiam, you put in whatever you want, man. Doesn't matter to me.
W-A, how do you spell Welch again?
W-E-L-C-H.
That's right. Welch. Okay.
And I'll put my email in the chat here for the Google Meet. REIMPLIFI.com. Yeah. L-I. All right, I put it in the chat. I'll put my phone number in there too. Cool. All right. So yeah, you can select those. You can add other phone numbers if you wanted to, add different emails if you wanted to. The contact type. So we can change the contact type. We can change what's in there in that drop down. And I believe we talked about this before, but I'll just go over it again. There are some there are some fields, right? Because this is a field, the contact type, the time zone, the phone, the email, the first name. These are all called fields. There are some fields that are locked inside GoHighLevel that we cannot remove.
Okay. Right.
But we can edit what is in them.
Okay.
Contact type is one of them. Contact type is actually a locked field. We cannot delete it, but we can change what is inside of it.
Okay. Right.
So
okay.
Whatever this would be, you know, maybe it was for your leasers, right? Maybe, I don't know, you had a leaser in there instead of some two, whatever it is.
I would do residential tenant, commercial tenant.
There you go.
Yep. Yeah. Do that. Or I like with my construction company, I'll say subcontractor if it's any subcontractor.
Okay. I like that. That makes sense. Yeah, you could, especially with the subcontractors. I see how that would work because you could have electrical, framing, drywall, like all the contractors kind of listed out in there as the type.
Yep.
Huh. That's good. Time zone. What are we? GMT -6. Denver.
Oh, right there. There we go.
And then this D&D is, I just call it do not disturb. And
okay.
This is what happens when an example would be When you get a text message from some random person that you do not want to talk to, that's a business that's like, you got qualified for $300 million of credit. And you're like, I didn't ask for this. Leave me alone. And you press the word stop. So
Okay.
what that does is it reports back to their system
Mm-hmm.
and it marks D&D for text messages.
Nice.
So you'll be able to see that inside the person's contact. You're like, oh, they don't want to receive text messages from me. Caveat is some carriers, T-Mobile, Verizon, carriers,
Mm-hmm.
when you first send somebody a text message, every so often the carrier just like auto D&Ds for some reason. You can like look at the message and you're like, hey, this person never said stop. But the carrier, for some reason, was like, nah, we're not letting this go through. So that's when I just reach out to the person. I'm like, hey, I didn't see you I didn't see you say stop. Like, did you still want to receive these messages from me? Especially if like you know them, you've been meeting with them. They're like, oh yeah, I don't know what happened. And all they have to do is type start to the phone number.
Yeah.
And then it'll remove that. Sometimes you can remove it manually. Just by unchecking the box that'll be checked off.
Right.
But other times you can't. So try to uncheck it first. And if you can't, then just go to the person and be like, yo, what's up with this?
All right.
Cool. Press save.
Okay.
All right. We've got a contact. Great. And now you can see we have all of these fields, business name, website. So some of these things like you may not want, for example, like business name, you may actually have a use for a business name, right? But like most of the people in the real estate world, they're like, I don't care what John Smith's business name is. It doesn't matter to me.
Right.
Maybe for you. If not, we can move those out of the contact folder, which is what it's in right now, and just put it into like a do not use type of folder. So we can start organizing it and making it a little easier for you to see.
Okay. Cool.
What day do you want to meet again? We meet 2 to 3 times a week.
Oh, let's meet tomorrow. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta get there. My mornings, 10:30 on site. That. I would say to 11. I'd say 11:30. Actually, hold on, let me say no to this real quick. Let's see if I have Kristen. She's my assistant project manager, and she's going to help me build this out. So I'd have her. She's going to be up here on our HMK.
What's HMK?
HMK is Helen M. Knight Elementary School. So,
oh, cool.
Grand County School District. It's our biggest project that we have going on right now.
You're building an elementary school?
We are remodeling an elementary school.
Oh, that's exciting.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty good job. Everyone on the team's killing it and making it happen, keeping the client happy. So we're excited to keep doing work for the school district. It's going to be hopefully one of our bread and butter clients that just keeps throwing stuff at us.
Amazing.
So I think we'll have that meeting. I'll have to skip out a little early, but my team's got it. So I'm trying to figure out. Sometimes she's like, she doesn't show back up to the office till like 1 or noon. So I'd say, can we shoot for 1 tomorrow? What's yours like, I guess?
I have 3 meetings tomorrow. One at 8 to 9, one at 1 to 1:50, and the other from 3 to 4. I can probably move the
We can
1
do
o'clock
2.
one.
We can
You
do
wanna
2.
do
I
2?
got stuff. Yeah, it's a flexible schedule. So
Okay, let's do 2 then.
yeah, we can do 2 to 250, just kind of in between everything you do there, and I could probably catch her up with a lot what we're doing.
Yes, 2 o'clock confirmed to 250. So tomorrow, October 2nd, 2 o'clock to 250. Yep. I like that we're on the same time zone.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
just makes math easier.
yep, for sure.
Cool. Okay, so I just booked that. That should be on your calendar now. What can I do for you with the videos to make it more digestible for your team? Because I don't know if they're going to want to sit through and like watch 50 minutes at a time.
I don't. What do you mean by that? I don't know how to answer that question. What options are there? I just don't know the options other than listening to it at 1.5 speed or 2 speed and that kind of stuff.
I mean, maybe that's the best case scenario. Like, I can also take the video, kind of like I can upload it to YouTube so that they can see it. I could put on like a private channel, and I could kind of stick it into Google's Notebook LM, which we can create like an audio overview for, a video overview, a mind map, a report, flashcard, quiz. Like you can take anything with Google Notebook LM and you can give it something and it basically helps you understand what the content is that you give it, the source. So I don't know. I'll probably just try it and just see what it comes out with and send it to you somehow and just see if like anybody on your team was like, oh, that was helpful, or they're like, nah, I'm just gonna watch the video in 1.5 speed and that's all I need.
Okay. Yeah. No, it'll be good. Let's try something out and see if it works, and we can change it up if like, hey, we're missing something more. Oh, that didn't work, or oh, that's perfect. Let's just keep doing it.
Yeah, and I will probably put it somewhere. I'm going to put it somewhere and I'll let you know where I put it. I got to think about a place that makes sense for everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, think about it. Yeah, I like the idea of the YouTube channel, but yeah, let's think about it and see what we come up with. But we plan on meeting tomorrow at 2 o'clock.
All right. See you tomorrow. See you, Ty.
All right, see you, man.
Peace.